Hi everyone. I wanted to deliver a quick message here about the research papers. So I have been reading kind of random papers here and there and leaving a few comments as I go. I've also pinned at the top of the discussion some tips of about 4 or 5 things that I'm seeing repeatedly as issues that need to be visited in the papers and corrected. So let me highlight here a couple of things. So in this research paper, you have a title page, 2 pages of content, and a references page. So that's sort of the basic overview of it. You use a journal article, which we chose earlier in the semester, in order to write this paper. So when you take a journal article and you summarize it in the research paper, basically what you're doing is reading through the article, getting a good idea of the content there, and then summarizing or paraphrasing, putting things in your own words, and then putting that into the research paper. When you do that, you have to give credit to the source. So this paraphrasing brings you to the point where you use what's called an in-text citation. So within the text, after you've paraphrased or summarized from the source, the journal article, you're then going to give credit to the original source. That is the journal article and the author of the journal article. And giving credit there is what's called the in-text citation. So the basic kind of in-text citation is within parentheses or brackets. You have author, last name, comma, year of publication. Now, a lot of questions come in about, well, what if there's more than one author? What do I do? And so for APA style, there are some guidelines around that. So instead of going into all the detail of it right here, what I want to do is point out to you this library source here in the background. So this is something that you have access to. And let me scroll down just a little bit. We have a telephone number here for the circulation desk. Front range is always 303-404, and then the extension is 5504. Or Research Help 5143. So I would just give them a quick call if you have some questions about APA style. And I would identify early as an individual who's doing an APA style paper and you'd like to speak with a reference librarian who can help you with it. Sometimes they'll have you send it to them. Sometimes they'll just talk you through some sources that are here on their webpage. So right here you'll see MLA, APA, and Chicago, as well as some tutorial videos. So these are 2 of my favorite sources that our library offers us. If I click on the MLA APA, I then have to scroll down through MLA to get to APA. The very first one here is citation, they call it cheat sheet, citation and references. That's the same thing basically. But the second one is about the in-text citation. So I recommend that you go to that and use these 2. Now, there is a paper example, there's a paper template. These can be useful, however, they are very limited. I've given you some little different instruction around APA. APA uses a whole entire manual. We only take a few pieces from this. So what I would say is be very directed, go to this in-text citation piece and look for that and try to match up your in-text citations. You want to have about 4. You could be more than that easily, but I see that this is a missing piece in a lot of the research papers. So I think I've said everything I want to say. You really need to kind of hang in there with APA style and look at the details. It's a really detail-oriented kind of work. And you're getting there. And I would suggest looking at other people's papers, asking questions, looking online, and using our librarians as a source. Okay, good luck. Keep up the good work.